I want to make a Hall effect thruster with no experience whatsoever. This is day 4. Last time, we learned that Hall thrusters work by accelerating particles through a virtual ring of electrons. But how does it do that? And what do magnets have to do with this? It's time for some arts and crafts. Essentially, this is a result of the Lorentz force, where a charged particle moving through a magnetic field experiences a push or force in a direction that is both perpendicular to the magnetic field and the velocity of the particle. Basically, the larger the magnetic field, the greater the force on the particle. This is better explained by the right-hand rule, where the index finger is the direction that the electrons are flowing due to the electric field from this positive plate. The middle finger is the direction that the magnetic field is pointing, and your thumb will be the Lorentz force that the electrons experience. Now the coolest thing happens when you take advantage of this phenomena and play with the geometry of your fields. Say instead of a positive plate, you have a circular ring, and a magnetic field that extends inward like this. And lastly, your electrons are moving into the page like this. By the right-hand rule, 1. The electrons are attracted into the page. 2. The magnetic fields point towards the center of the ring. And 3. The Lorentz force pushes the electrons to revolve around the ring and essentially keep them trapped that more can accumulate and then finally create the virtual grid of electrons. Remember how I said that the larger the magnetic field, the greater the force on the particle. The radius that the electrons orbit in are dependent on the magnetic field, and the thickness of this ring is calculated from these equations. Now, a lot of simplifications had to be made to explain this topic, such as the sign convention for the electric field. Nevertheless, we're getting closer to figuring out just how these seemingly complex thrusters really work, and I'm really excited to see what's next. Finally, I'm always grateful for the support on this project, and I'm glad to bring you all along with me. So, without further ado, see you soon.